Last night, I was watching an interview with Demi Lovato. She is a famous American singer. She was a child actress on Disney channels, etc. And she was always known for being very happy. I remember her doing an interview with Regis and Kathy Lee. This was years ago, and they still had that show. And she was very bubbly, a very happy young child. And I remember them asking her, so where do you get all this happiness from? You're so happy. And she goes, I don't know, I just make the most of it. And even today, if you watch her interviews, you watch her latest interview with Joe Rogan, you see she's very happy. But behind that exterior happiness is a lot of darkness and sadness. She just recently, within the past couple of years, had a stroke due to drug addiction and has lost most of her eyesight. I didn't know that. And I knew she had struggled with addictions. Tony, good to see you, brother. Shout out to Canada. Shout out to all my members on the live feed. You want to be a member, click that blue join button. Love to you, Tony. But I think that there's really only three things that make people happy. Number one is alcohol. Number two is some type of drug addiction, weed or hard drug. Number three is unhealthy food. I remember when I got real strict on my diet, and a couple of girls I knew, they used to love to go out to eat. And when I told them, I'm not into, going out for this type of food, that type of food, they were upset. Because for them, that was joy. If you took away alcohol and any drugs, whether recreational hard drugs, and you took away Chick-fil-A, society would riot like never before. Now, certainly I'm not an advocate of hard drugs. I do know drugs. Certainly I'm not an advocate of alcohol. I don't drink alcohol anymore. Certainly I'm not an advocate of unhealthy food. I lost 200 pounds. I try to maintain a healthy weight. But when I ask the question, is anyone truly happy? And then I say, without alcohol, because most people have to have something to drink to be happy. Without weed, most people are loving the fact that marijuana is legal. Even Demi Lovato had said that now she doesn't do hard drugs. She did heroin and some other drug. But now she does marijuana. This is what she said. She goes, I got to do something to take off the edge to make me happy. So what I want to tell you today, while you look at the sun in my eyes, a lot of you chicks want to get with me. It's not going to happen. We're not going out to eat. Okay, I don't want to have a drink with you. I don't want to talk about your past food addictions. What I want to do, okay, is get through life one day at a time. Okay, and that's hard enough. Without drugs, without alcohol, and without unhealthy food. You know how hard that is? Shit. Some of you people, you're stuck in your house, you're petting your cat, and you're watching episodes of Law and Order. I saw a girl today. She left a comment channel. Talking about how she loved her house, and I'm not mad at her. I looked at her channel because I like to see what I'm dealing with, okay? I go on her channel. Her videos are on her, of her. Oh my God. They're of her on her bed doing a video of her cat and her watching Law and Order. I say, oh my God. Is this what the world is? And then I think about everyone I know in life. And everyone is on the verge, okay, of a total meltdown, okay? And then I'll say to myself, I think everyone's lying. I think Demi Lovato, when she was being interviewed, she was even unhappy then. She said that even as early as 11, she had suicidal thoughts. And every interview she did was very happy. Joe Rogan said the same thing. Look, I got to have weed. I got to have alcohol. Joe Rogan's in shape. Great $1 million guy. This guy says, look, he's got insecure thoughts, all this stuff. Is anyone really happy? And then add the component without unhealthy behavior. Guys, I think it's very rare. And I think no one is 100% happy all the time. It's just the people trying to fight through without doing crazy shit. It's going to be the battle of your life, guys. We're literally in a death match, and we're all going to die. Okay. You thought the UFC was extreme, guys. That ends when someone taps out. Okay. So you are in a fight for your best life against people who are laying in their bed doing videos of their cat while you win that battle. Guys, it's almost like a setup. All I know is I go live every night. I make a video every day. Why? Because for me, my best life is having a side hustle and some independence. Okay. But it's not easy. Okay. And I don't like commitment. And I try to figure out a way to be happy by relieving myself of a lot of commitments in this world, to people, to things, to mortgages, to debt. And, that doesn't 100% do it. Every day I'm in a fight of my life. I have these same thoughts that Demi Lovato, the bubbly, happy girl who had a stroke because of drugs, now she can see. Now she smokes marijuana. I'm in the same fight. Okay. But I don't act bubbly. I try to give pretty good positivity to overall. Okay. I'm consistent. What's the sign of an addict? They're inconsistent. When someone goes disappearing, addict, what's the sign of someone who doesn't respect their health? Someone who does videos of them laying down watching Law and Order. What's the sign of happiness? Guys, you could put a peace sign on the back of your van. I knew a guy, I loved this guy. He was a good guy, mentor. I'm going to get to all live comments, guys. I love you. This guy had the Jesus van. Like, he loved Jesus, and I love this guy. I still love him. But he struggled with being happy. He struggled with wishing death on his ex-wife because he didn't want to pay alimony. He struggled. He fell in love with an Asian massage parlor lady. And she was in it for the capitalistic dollar bill. He was in it for love. Did he end up happy? Guys, does anyone end up happy? You get a happy ending, you still not happy. I'll tell you this, if you get a happy ending, get the fuck out of Dodge. What I want to tell you tonight is I don't think anyone's truly happy. However, I think it is worth fighting for your happiness. Why? Because the alternative is you just get kicked in the ass and someone who is unhappy rules your life. That's why I preach, if you can help it, be independent. You're not going to be 100% happy. But it's either you show or they run a show. Because you say, oh, I know this nice person. Yeah, you ever live with them? What's the number one thing a therapist will never say? Come live with me. That's right. Because they know, like I know, that it doesn't matter what walk of life, what gender, what country. We're in a fight for happiness. And few find it, and even if you find it, it's fading. Life is fading. Okay? Your looks are fading. Every day on this life, I say, damn, I'm still keeping my looks, though. I'm looking pretty good. Okay? And that gets my view count up. I see some of these chicks, I say, they better make that money while they can, because they're skin cracking every time I click on their video. Okay? And what I can tell you is this. Not you if you're watching. This is just like in my mind. What I want to tell you tonight, guys and girls, is I don't think the answer is alcohol, drugs, or unhealthy food. But if you agree with that, you're in the fight of your life. Because to get through life and not succumb to one of those three things that keep society binded together, you say, well, what about Saudi Arabia? They don't have alcohol. America had prohibition. We didn't have alcohol. Guys, what's popping in Saudi Arabia? I don't know. For me, they go over religious. They overcompensate. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, let people drink. Let people eat. Let them find some happiness in life. And I say, I agree with that one. But I don't want to drink and overeat because I didn't find, I don't think that leads to happiness either. It's just an average life. Am I living an above average great life? No, guys. I don't know. I'm just living my own life. But I can't sit here and lie to you and say that I'm living a better life. I'm living my life. Okay, I'm by the beach. I just rolled down my window. You see that palm tree back there. Okay, you know what it is. And I got 38 people watching. Leave a comment below. We're going to read all live comments now if this video is coming in clear. Because what I can tell you is this. If the video don't come in clear, my viewers aren't happy. Okay. Because I tell you right now, if you want to make a customer unhappy, their video buffers, they get upset. And they let you know about it. Okay. And what I want to tell you tonight is I do thank God for singleness. I do thank God for free water in a free world. However, I think about that saying that freedom isn't free. And it is a popularized saying a lot of times to recruit people to the Army, which I necessarily don't agree. Shout out to all my people who served. But that saying has some truth, because even me trying to live this free life as free as possible, I pay a price. And I don't even know if I could recommend the life I live to someone else. I couldn't. I would say, look, you're on your own journey. I could share my videos. I could tell you what works for me. Okay. I could clean my screen, and that made it more cloudy. But what I could tell you is this. We're going to find out in the members only chat if any of my members are happy, truly happy. Leave a comment on the replay if you're happy. Now, if I look on your channel and you're laying in your bed doing videos of your cat watching Law and Order, I'm going to question. I'm going to question how happy you are. Because, guys, Law and Order is very depressing. You know what Law and Order is, right? Guys, it's a TV series where people basically commit homicides, rape, all type of heinous acts. And two detectives try to figure out, why were these people so unhappy? Was it drugs? Was it sex? What was it? And so what type of person watches that all day long, guys? Are they happy? I don't know. Okay. So let's take hydration. Oh, it's a nice breeze tonight, guys, because it's getting hot in Florida. Never forget it. Tony, I love you, brother. Great to see you. Marcel, UK's in the building. Hey, Sam. I watched the movie Grown Ups today. Okay, laughter's good for the soul. Laugh my ass off. There you go. Yeah, I saw that movie. I would say it was okay. It wasn't super great, but there was some funny moments, some great comedians in that movie. So that's great, brother. Laughter is good for the soul. And, you know, it doesn't leave you with a permanent happiness, but it's good to laugh. And that's value. I agree with that. Wandering off. Hey, wandering off. Great to see you. Wow. You have a nice sunset there out there. Yeah, I'm in Florida, guys. It's still depressing in Ohio, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Detroit, Kentucky. It's a shithole. However, look, in the summer, when my dashboard is melting and everyone's packed at the Jersey Shore, they go, see, I'm at the Jersey Shore eating taffy. And I'll say, I'll see you in September in the fall weather. That's the only time I want to be there, just to get out of hurricane season. But I tell you this, guys, the older I get, the less I want to be around too many other people. Now, I will say this, though. I said to myself today, well, Sam, you know, isolation is not good either, because I could find myself getting more negative the more isolated, because I tend to think of the more people. How you got to have some balance of people, but as you get older, it's tougher. And I'm very selective in what people. That's the key. That's the key. So make a mental note. Love to you guys. Marcel, getting that vitamin D. The D is getting done, okay? I'm basically in the sun all day long. I got my suntan lotion because I know too much sun ain't good for you. But what I could tell you is this, guys. Better too much sun than too many clouds. And all I could tell you is this. For me, I made a conscious decision to be happier in life, to sell my house in New Jersey and move to Florida. Did that make me happy and never sad? No, I mean, look, I don't want to lie to you guys. There's still life, right? But for me, it's my best life at this point in my life. And that's truth. But I try to give you a fair, honest opinion. It's nothing perfect, but there's your best life. Good job. Adam, what's up, brother? Good evening, Sam. Good evening to you. Shout out to you, your family. Love to Michigan, even though I don't love Michigan, but I love you and I want respect to where you live. Adam, most people are miserable. I agree with this. But your life is what you make it. I agree with that. Great way to finish up positive in a negative world. Love to, Adam. You got a great attitude. Tony, anyone falling in love with an Asian masseuse is going to end up a total disaster. Yeah, or an American masseuse, a blonde masseuse. Doesn't matter the orientation. I agree with that. Because there was a lot of masseuses. I had some masseuses on my channel. They were great women. And the masseuses, the hotel workers, the service workers, those industries took the biggest hit with the coronavirus. And there is still a great need in the society. Look, I'm going to do a live feed of the stimulus before the storm. Look, guys, we're at, next year, this time, I think it may be a different country, different economy. However, we shall see. It all depends on what the government does or don't do. But when unemployment benefits run out, okay, and there's no more stimulus, and if interest rates normalize, I think then you're going to see what the coronavirus really did to some industries. Marcel, I knew a guy who paid for play. Well, we all pay. That's true. He hasn't in the whole dating scene which I can understand. He seemed like a cool dude, Marcel. I watched all 7 seasons of Son of Anarchy. That's too much, man. That's unhealthy. Son of Anarchy is already a dark show. It's got Peggy Bundy in it too. And to watch a whole season of binge watch is like to binge eat. That's what Demi Lovato did. She was binge eating. She said when she threw up, it wasn't just to lose weight, which was part of it. It was also the high she got off throwing up. Because after you throw up, there's an endorphin. There's a drug that releases to your body to, there's like a stimulus. So eating disorders are real. Binging, okay? And when you binge watch, you're basically doing the same thing. And then you throw up the mindset of what you've been binge watching. So that's not positive. Even binge watching me, guys, even I would love the AdSense revenue. I don't think it's healthy to binge watch me. Why? Because, guys, I don't think any of us have the answers for all of us. I think that, I'll give you a spark. Okay, I'll give you some entertainment. I'll give you some insight, some wisdom, maybe some visual reference. But no one has all of the puzzle. Damn sure Sons of Anarchy don't. Their whole life ended in a disaster. So be very careful with binge watching. Good job. And bad blood. Well, that doesn't sound positive either. Violence and drama are addictive. Yep, sounds like bad mental health day. But it's a bad investment of your time. Yeah, total disaster, man. I love you, brother. You're a good person. I'd rather if you watched 15 minutes of porn. I even tell you guys what porn. Don't watch more than 15 minutes. Unhealthy. Okay? Select what girl you want to masturbate to. Make it happen and get the hell out of Dodge. You say, hold on, I'm a female. What should I do all day? Well, one is don't watch Law and Order and look at your cat all day. Time to get up. Okay, time to go be active. I don't know. Again, I'm not a girl, so I don't have too much perspective. I grew up with women. I've dated women. I respect women as equal. And I recognize that women face the same plight as men. And I also recognize that this world would be even darker without women. So I don't know. It's like, I look at everyone the same, man. At this point in my life, there's good and bad in everyone. I don't know the answer, It's like, again, I see some people, they want to be by themselves and then by themselves and they're still miserable. So I don't want to tell you to get a divorce and then you're still miserable. You got to do whatever you got to do. I will tell you this. If someone's breaking dishes, if you're never happy and there's tension in the house, do the right thing. If not for yourself, for your kids, get the hell, divorce. Okay. But everyone's got to figure out their own life. That's true. Adam. Yes, we're all looking for answers in life. Oh yeah. Sometimes the answers are right in front of our face and we choose not to accept it. I agree with that. Yeah. Yeah. Look, all the answers are inside us. You really don't need a psychic. You really don't need a guru, a prophet. You don't need a yoga instructor. I'm not saying you can't learn from all these people. But what I'm trying to tell you is, Marcel's going to be a personal trainer. Like I tell him, what does he really have to do? What he has to do is smile, show people how to use the machines, and show up. Okay, because most people are not looking for an intense training session. If they are, you're going to a very small percentage of personal training. Most people, their main objective, even including me at this point in my life, and even though I don't use a personal trainer, my main objective is to go to the gym for 5 or 6 days out of the week and get at least 15 to 20 minutes worth of exercise. That's it. Okay, that's it. So why? Because it makes life a little happier when you feel better about yourself and your health. If you overeat, or if you have an eating disorder and you're skinny but you're very unhealthy, you're going to end up like Demi Lovato. You're going to, God forbid, overdose on drugs, have a stroke, lose your eyesight. You're still going to be happy on, that's what guys, I'm repeating her interview from last week with Joe Rogan. You don't like the truth. That's what she did. She acted happy even when she was a child in her interviews. She acted happy on Joe Rogan, but she's a drug addict and she's very unhappy. And she said without weed, she'd basically go back to suicidal thoughts. So, look, I don't know what to tell you. That's life. See, people don't like life. They like Law and Order, they like Hallmark channels. They don't like you to tell you the truth. And what I can tell you is the truth is, guys, no one's truly happy. I don't wish any of these things on anyone. I want everyone to live a great life. And I recognize I know some good people. I know some people that have stroke because of drugs. I know some people that have stroke, I don't know why. I'm not, there's some things that, guys, I could have a stroke. Any of us. Stress is a killer. I talked to my mom today. Let me tell you something right now. As you get older, and I'm talking about into your 60s, all right? Someone left a comment today like, oh, your 50s are even better. I told, well, enjoy, because your 60s, 70s, and 80s are even worse. Okay. What I want to tell you is this. If you're in your 60s, 70s, and 80s, time to mitigate the stress, okay? Time to stop working or minimize it, okay? It's time to do self-care, and it's time to minimize some obligations. Why? Because you don't realize you can't take the stress that you took when you were in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. Whether it's good to work and do something productive, it's good to be engaged in life, but you have to start to mitigate that. Because if you do that at the expense of self-care, you're going to stroke it. And I don't want you to stroke it. I want you to stroke it the good way. Or dildo it if you're a female. I love you guys. But this is my experience in life. I know good people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s that had serious health problems, mainly because of stress. You don't realize, guys, when you're older, you can't take the same stress. I can barely take it. I can fucking barely deal with what I got to deal on YouTube. I said, oh, if I was married, there's no way I'd YouTube channel. Okay. And I'm trying the best I can. At the age of 40, I'm very young compared to a lot of you people. Okay. I'm at the age of 40, and I said, man, how much do I really want another house? Do I really want, I don't want too much stuff. You know, I'm in this paradigm where I want to add some comfort, but in one sense, I don't want to deal with nothing. Okay. You say, well, should I take advice for you? Are you happy? Guys, I'm honest. I don't do drugs. I don't do alcohol. I'm trying to do the best I can. Okay. I don't know what you want. You want me to juggle? You want me to, ride around a tricycle? Am I in a circus? Guys, I'm doing the best I can. What I want to tell you tonight, okay, is people may seem happy, but under the surface is an addiction. Is a stroke waiting to happen? It may be, guys, I believe most people are not evil, okay, as far as like not really trying to cause major problems, okay? Everyone has it in them to go crazy, everyone. Okay? But I don't think most people are out to hurt you. There's some, not most. I think most people are just trying to get through life, okay? But that's a very hard thing. Okay? I don't know if you guys ever play Life, the board game. That was hard. Guys, life's hard. However, find what you have to be thankful for. You got your health, you're in a good place where you got opportunity. Okay? Whatever. Does that make everything better? Guys, I'm trying to pull out of the air some stuff to be positive. Okay? I got no idea. It's a disaster. All right, let's keep going. I'm going back live comments. Doran, good to see you. I got to go back in order. Tony. Oh, I read that. Marcel. I knew a guy who, I read that. Marcel. Oh, yeah, I read that. Marcel. True words. It was an addiction of mine. And yeah, Sons of Anarchy is extremely brutal. Yeah, so was The Sopranos. And I used to watch The Sopranos. There was a guy, I think he was my member. I don't know if he was trolling me or what. His name was, Paul Soprano. And he had like a thing of like The Sopranos. And I said to myself, this guy, he's watching too many Sopranos, guys. You know what happened to Tony Soprano, right? They didn't show, but basically he died in the diner. Okay, he did, you know what happened to Scarface, right? I don't want to blow the end of the movie for you, but he died. You know, guys, they weren't happy. Remember, I want you to. This is one thing I want you to remember tonight. In the movie Scarface, Tony gets to the peak of life, the peak of his career. He was an immigrant from Cuba. And his whole life, he wanted to come to America, live the American dream, have freedom, have money, have success, have a beautiful woman. And he achieved that. Yes, it was through illegal means, but bear with me. Either way, he achieved success. And he did what everyone does who achieves success. They go out to eat at a fancy restaurant, that's happiness. They get a beautiful spouse, that's happiness. And they have financial independence, happiness. But one of the key scenes of the movie, he sits at this fancy restaurant with his beautiful wife and his best friend and having all the money in the world, it's the peak of his career. And he's sitting there and he's eating and he throws up the fork. He says, is this what life's about? Is this happiness? Alcohol, food, and addictions. And he goes, and he's basically saying, no, I'm still not happy. So what I could tell you is, I think alcohol, food, and drugs are just another thing. If you took it away from society, it'd be a total disaster. But Tony taught us that even those things are not happiness. So, it's an interesting thing. Adam. Yes, we are all looking for answers, life. Sometimes the end. Oh, I read this. Yep, right. We choose not to accept it. Guys, I apologize. Doran, Sam, I love you, Doran. Good to see you. Sam, you have a gift. You got me out of a deep depression. Well, thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. And your words get me moving every day. Well, Doran, I hope you're still in here listening, because there's a couple people that said that. Tony said something positive the other day. All my members, I mean, obviously, I touched a chord. Does that mean something to me? Yeah, it does mean something to me. Beyond just the bullshit, I'm not pandering to you, because you guys know that by now if you watch me. I mean, even members, I tell them, look, don't bust my chops. Does that make me happy knowing that I at least helped someone get through the day and at least got them out of a deep funk? Yes. Does it make me think too highly of myself or anything? No. I mean, I don't think below myself, but I understand that, but that does matter to me. That does inspire me. Again, I can't guarantee that anything I say that may spark you is going to keep you out of depression. I can't guarantee. I will be lying to you. All I can tell you is, when in doubt, self-care, and remember the basic principles that I teach, which is take care of your well-being, physically, mentally, emotionally. Live below your means. Stay active. Healthy relationships. Healthy sleep schedule. No naps. And just try to figure it out from there. Because that's the only sincere answer that I can give anyone, including myself, to at least help you sustain while you're fighting for your happiness. Because every day's a fight, guys and girls. And I know you shared, Doran, the other day that you got divorced and your ex-husband's coming down to Florida to live in a vida loca with his new girl. And just like you, I hope that bitch puts on a lot of weight and breaks his heart. I'm just playing. But you gotta keep putting one foot in front of the other and recognize that it's better to be alone than to be with someone that's unequal. It's better to be alone than to be with someone where the energy is unequal. Very much so. Very much so. And it's better to get your heart broken than to stay in a relationship that every day your heart breaks. Never forget it. Now I'm feeling it. What I want to tell you tonight is that people like Demi Lovato, while they may seem very happily and bubbly, and I give her credit for being honest in her interview, there's a deep darkness in her that she says even today, even after having a stroke from drug addiction and losing her eyesight, that she still struggles at times with not going very, very negative, suicidal, etc. So, this is what life is, okay? But we take it one day at a time, okay? And if you can get through today without destructive behavior, that's a blessing, okay? And that's what you have to keep shooting for. And, you will feel joy again. You're going to have moments of inspiration. And while you don't have moments of inspiration, manage your time. Because the worst thing for depression is you laying around, not managing your time. And so that's very important. Love to you, Doran, and thank you very much for that comment. Nublia, what's up, man? Also from the UK. He goes, weed is truly bad. Well, I don't know. I am glad that weed is legal. I smoked weed when I was young as a recreational drug. And I can say even a little bit in my early 20s, I feel like I was a little addicted to it. Because when I stopped doing it, I had a little bit like the shakes. But all really weed did for me, I had a couple good highs when I was laughing. But all it really did was make me have munchies and paranoid a little bit. But I am glad that it's legal, just like I'm glad that alcohol is legal. Just like I'm glad that abortion is legal. I think people should have the right to choose, and it may be better than some prescription pills. And like even Demi Lovato said, you know what? Sometimes if it wasn't for weed, if weed wasn't legal, she would be doing heroin. So, I don't know. Again, Chick-fil-A kills a lot of people every year. Okay. So, again, for me, I can share with you, I don't, at this point in my life, 40 years old, I don't drink alcohol, I don't smoke weed. I try to eat healthy, and I do overall. But I am still for the right to be able to drink alcohol, to smoke weed, and to eat unhealthy, because I did all those things, and I rather have the ability to choose than to be forced. So, you know, there is a tough balance. But, even in places where they don't smoke, don't drink, don't eat unhealthy, there's high levels of unhappiness. Like I said, they're over religious. You look at some parts of the world where they don't allow these things. They put all that energy into religion. Okay. And for me, that's mind control. And I got religious at a point in my life, and I think it was good to learn spiritual lessons. But I also disconnected because I also saw how religion without common sense and discipline of looking at the context of religion is from times of caveman era, where again, there's no modern medicine, there's no formal education, and there is a lot of misdirection if it's misinterpreted. Okay. And so you really have to take the good of spirituality, but also add modern medicine, modern science, modern education, etc. And through that balance, you will find, at least a deeper understanding and have a more balanced mind. I would say if you're more balanced, you're going to be more happy. So, again, is there happiness anywhere? Guys, look, it's a fucking crapshoot out here, okay? So, all I can tell you is this. I got to take a hydration break. Go back, live comments. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. Thank you for being patient as I read the comments. Thank you to all my members, past, present, future. You want to be a member, click that blue join button. I go live every night. Marcel, as a challenge, as a personal trainer, is going to be my introversion. I look stern most of the time. It intimidates some people that I rarely smile. Well, you're not going to secure the bag if you don't smile as a personal trainer. Because the reason Planet Fitness has become such a big gym, one is it's the cheapest. Two is they don't intimidate. They hand out Tootsie Rolls and free pizza. Okay. Because most people are not in shape, they're out of shape. And most people fear being judged at the gym, not whipped into shape. So, again, someone who is already in shape does not need a personal trainer. Someone who is out of shape does. And the number one thing an out of shape person needs is a smiley face and no judgment. The last thing they need is a built guy looking like this, okay? And, about to tell them, get your ass going. You don't need that, guys. So, Marcel, if you're going to be a personal trainer, you're basically going to be a good therapist. Okay. And like I say, never date someone that calls you your therapist, because you're not their therapist. You're not their dad. You're not their mother. Okay. You're their lover. And if they treat you like a therapist, what they're basically doing is saying you're my emotional tampon. Okay. Now, don't fall for that banana tailpipe. But if someone's coming to you for personal training, they just need to think that they're going to be able to get with you to get them enough motivation to get in the gym. Okay. Because you know how hard it is for most people to wake up, to get out of bed on time, and then they get in the gym? Guys, just getting there is so hard. So the last thing you want to even think about while you're trying to convince yourself to get to the gym is that I'm going to be faced with this person looking at me intimidating. Hell no. Who wants to go to a strip club and see a stripper look at him like this? Guys, girls, the ultimate customer service is to smile. Now, you say you don't smile all the time. Well, guys, okay? I smile through my sincerity. And this is a side hustle. If this is my main hustle, guys, I would have already had to shut down. Because most of my videos go viral from RV reviews. Okay? Not from like life lesson stuff. People really don't give a fuck. People care about the RV reviews and how to live fucking cheap. They don't give a fuck about who's happy, who's this, who's that, this and that. They don't give a fuck about that. They want to know, can they get with me and can I show them an RV? And I tell you, you ain't got a shot in hell, okay? And I'll do whatever fucking videos I want to do, and they don't want to hear that. They want to hear, I want you to take me to South Beach. I want you to show me this. I want you to show me that. I want to know where Cape Coral is. I had some psychopath tell me that. Talk about he just made a lot of money on GameStop. You know, the stock GameStop. He figured out how to beat the Wall Street executives, but he doesn't know how to Google Maps where Cape Coral is. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I believe that. Okay. What I want to tell you tonight, okay, is don't believe anyone online. Okay? Don't believe anyone in real life either. Okay? Guys, girls, everyone is just juggling balls and riding around on a tricycle. It's a fucking circus out here, guys. It's a circus. All right, let's take another hydration break. Go back left. Nublia, Sons of Anarchy is a good series. Well, it sounds like your mental health is a total disaster. Nublia, didn't you tell me the other day you're depressed? Didn't you tell me the first part of your name is Death 3 Chord? I don't know, man. Sons of Anarchy totally destroy your mental health. Be careful, Marcel. It is entertaining. Oh, shit. $2 super chat. Yes. Doran, all thanks. Well, damn it. Once in a while, you're an elephant driving a tricycle in a circus, and you say, does anyone appreciate me? And Doran stands up and throws $2 in the circus super chat. Thank you, Doran. I'm doing the best I can, and I appreciate that appreciation. Thank you and gratitude. Love to you, Doran. I'm glad. Thank you for that gracious comment, too. Love to you. Thank you very much. That was very gracious of her. Love to you. And fuck your husband. I hope his new girlfriend gains a lot of weight and fucks him over. I'm just playing. Marcel. Is it entertaining? It is entertaining, I agree with you on that. However, all the violence affects you one way or another. Yeah. Hey guys, look, if you're watching horror movies, your mental health is a shithole. I knew a great guy I grew up with, good kid, okay? And his great family, okay? Even though they all struggle with depression. But he would always watch horror movies. And at the time when I was young, I didn't think nothing of it. I liked Freddy Krueger. I said, oh, okay. But as I got older, to me, I started to realize, like, damn, horror movies are really, like, dark and, like, you know, don't make you happy. Okay. Can you really be happy watching horror movies? I don't know anyone that is. Okay. So, like I tell you guys, if you want to know, I had some good viewers, no disrespect if this applies to you. I had some viewers that they had an avatar picture of the Joker. Yeah, like some people want to see the new Batman movie, not for Batman saving the Earth. They want to see the Batman movie for Joker basically doing evil acts. Yeah, they're pretty psychotic. So are they happy? Guys, you tell me, is the Joker happy? He smiles. See, the Joker is the perfect example of this earth. The Joker has a painted smile, but he's a dark psychopath, okay? And some people look up to him. They're doing drugs. I hate to say it. And, guys, do you want the Joker to come knocking on your door? Guys, it's a disaster out here, okay? I'm doing the best I can. Let's go back left. Nublia. Is success basically enthusiasm for something and not giving up on it? So would changing some small goal would make it better? Well, it depends. You know, like if you have 10 years of losing money doing a business, whether trading stocks or running a pet care company, if you keep doing it and you know you're going to lose money, as long as you classify it as a hobby and you can afford to lose that money without totally destroying your life, then I can understand the enthusiasm. But at a certain point, if now you're given a blowjob in a parking lot to pay your rent and you still think your business is going to take off, I think it's time to say that was a failure. So, you know, that's like a basic way I would say put it. That's why I tell you guys, if you want to do something very risky, that's fine. But make that your side thing, have a main job, pay off all your debt, keep a savings account, and never touch that. That way, if everything fails, you still have a job, you have a savings account, you have no debt, you're not destitute. And you may not be 100% happy, but you won't be suicidal. That's true. Nublia, I unfortunately enjoy some violence. But I would never hurt anyone. Okay. At least out of respect. Well, I'll tell you this, I love you. but that scares me. Now, am I scared of you? I'm not scared of anyone. However, I call the authorities. I try not to engage in violence because anyone, including Pee Wee Herman, can kill you. So I appreciate you being honest. To me, that's a sign of respect to you. But I basically would not want to, rent a room from you. Okay? I'll tell you that much. See, this is what happens. You say, yeah, I'm a psychopath. I need to rent room because I'm too damn cheap. I can't afford to live in a house. You say, I don't want to live in my car. You go, okay, Nubly is renting a room in his house. He's watching horror movies. He likes violence. Okay, but he'll never hurt you. Nah, man, I'm good. Nubly, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. But even your first name on your tag name says Death. Death. See, I know it said Death because you put the 3 there. Okay, that's Death. Death #core Nublia. That probably stands for some crazy shit. Okay, so brother, I love you. Okay, but I tell you right now, get behind me, Satan. Okay, because I don't know what the fuck going on, man. Okay, it's getting crazy. Let's take out your speaker. Nublia. No, I meant weed is truly bad. Well, I would have already said violence is truly bad, but all right, you're going for weed. As question, not a statement. Well, yeah, weed's not as bad as violence. Period. That's an answer. That's a statement. Deathcore, Nublia. Sorry about that. I appreciate you being honest, man. I love you. Marcel at Death3Core Nublia. I believe that. You seem like a common milestone. Yeah, right. That's what happens, man. Yeah, that's how you get abducted, guys. That's how you get abducted. Yep, that's what happens. Everyone who's nice is a killer, man. That's what happens. That's what I know in my real life. The nice people will fucking just stab you. That's true. Yeah, Nublia says, thank you. Smile emoji. Oh, yeah. Marcel? Yeah, you're right. I'm going to need to loosen up. Yeah, loosen up like Nublia. I think it'll come from just not taking myself too serious. Well, that's a good start. But even though there's some people, they bust my chops on here, and I take it serious. So try your best, though. Keep your sense of humor. Good job. Oh, Fred, what's up, brother? Shout out to Brooklyn. Hey, Sam. Good advice as always, brother. I'm trying the best I can. Thank you, Fred. Thumbs up to you, man. Nublia, knock, knock. It's the Joker. Yep, old psychopath. I know. It's all right. Thank God. Marcel, laughing on the ground. Good. Left is good for the soul. At the Joker analogy. Yeah, well, welcome to your roommate. Deathly, Nublia. Marcel, yeah, crazy emoji. Nublia. Deathcore is a type of heavy metal music. Well, that would make sense. that would make sense with your own mindset. I understand that. Okay. Infinity, what's up tonight, Sam? Just talking to some serial killers. Yep, that's all. Yeah, trying to figure out if everyone's happy. That's it. Yeah, how's your night going, Infinity? Thank God you got a vasectomy. Okay. Because I don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay. I'm trying the best I can. I'm sorry, Nublia. No disrespect. Don't get upset. I see you getting upset. Thumbs down. Don't get upset. It's okay. ESP from Alaska. I totally split my yeah, guys. Yeah, ESP, you better be thankful that you renting that Airbnb without a roommate. Sam is on the road tonight, doing the best I can to make everyone happy. God bless you, ESP. ESP. I was trying to stay in the background. Well, I appreciate you leaving that comment because I'm dying out here, literally. The fucking crowd's killing me, all right? Oh, guys, you want to be an entertainer. And I'll tell you, that's not easy. Marcel, we rocking and rolling in here. Yeah, guys. I'll tell you. So, that's why I tell you guys, never date a girl who kind of like wants you to get into some serious S&M, like 50 Shades of Grey. I dated a girl like that. Okay. She wanted to get in like some 50 Shades of Grey shit. And I told her, whoa. Okay. One is, okay, I'm not getting involved in any heavy duty, like physical stuff like that. Okay. That's a disaster. Okay. Number 2 is, okay, let me figure out how to curve you, okay, before, okay, shit gets too crazy. Because anyone who's into that type of stuff, they're in a whole nother algorithm, guys. And the algorithm ends, okay, in murder, okay? Whether it's 50 Shades of Grey, Law and Order, or the Joker, okay? And what I can tell you is this, guys. Am I always happy? No. But do I contemplate murder? No, guys. I mean, sometimes, like, I was like, I wish death, like, when Trump got the coronavirus. But I wasn't, like, picturing me, like, going to the White House, like, grabbing a knife and stabbing. Well, maybe kicking him a little bit, but nothing crazy. That's true. Say, guys, look, you wish Joe Biden would die. You know that. So what's fair is fair. Okay. So what I want to tell you is this, guys. I don't want to live with anyone. Okay. Okay. I don't want to get with anyone. Okay. And I damn sure, and am not going to co-sign, okay, crazy shit. All right, let's do positive. Marcel. Oh, yeah, right there. Infinity. Haha. Serial killers. Yeah. Oh, it's dead serious. Dead serious, Infinity. Love to you, man. So, what I can tell you is this, guys. We are living in dark times, okay? However, some of the best times, like I say, 2021 is better than 1921, in my opinion. Oh, Dublia's back. Dublia, I love you. Dublia says, I would pay a chick for sex or use Tinder or porn. Yeah. Shout out to the chick. Good to come meet you. That'd be a good story to hear that one. Anyone want to meet Nublia? At his house. He's a guy, what does he do for hobbies? He watches horror movies and he likes violence. Nublia, here's a pro tip, man. If you're on Tinder or, Match.com, in the hobbies section, don't say you like violence and horror movies. That may not get you pussy, man. Okay? So, Nublia, when you're on Tinder or porn, say that you like to go hiking. ESP may want to get with you. Okay? Say that, whatever, you like big chicks. Okay? So, say something where you're going to make people feel comfortable. Like Marcel, he's got to make people feel comfortable as a personal trainer. This is why I tell you guys right now, it's a disaster out here, okay? Let's stay positive. Oh, shit! $20 super chat, Doran! Damn it! They fucked up and I slid in a spot. Doran, love to you, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, because your ex-husband done fucked up, okay? And now, the rest of his life, Nublia, come get Doran's ex-husband, okay? Because he done fucked. Nah, I'm just playing. Doran, I love you. We do wish the best for your ex-husband. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing that comment today about how I may have helped you. You helped yourself. I'm serious now. You helped yourself by deciding to take inspiration and put it into work. And you deserve credit for that, because faith without works is dead. You took life by the balls, okay? And life could be, sometimes you go to grab the balls and you end up, with a bag of shit in your hands. But it's better to be grabbing than to get grabbed, okay? So in life, if you stay down, the world keeps kicking you. So get up and go forward, even if you have to cry, and go for a walk at night. Doran, love and respect to you. And every day that you go forward, not backwards. Every day that you go forward, not backwards. Every day that you manage your time, you take care of yourself, and even though you're going to have some painful memories, you go forward. You go forward. Love to you, and thank you. I love you, Nublia. You know that. All right, guys. Yeah, we're hitting on all cylinders tonight. Back left comments. Where was that? Marcel. Yeah, in the UK, it's legal, by the way. Oh, is weed legal now in the UK? In America, federally, it's still illegal. That probably will change, but certain states allow marijuana to be legal. Most states, many of them now. Nublia. Oh, no, Infinity at Nublia needs to get banned. No. Well, maybe from Tinder. I won't ban him. He's a good guy. I think he's a good guy. And he's honest. And I give him respect for that. I love you, Nublia. I see you in here. So one is, seriously now, love and respect to Nublia, because I want to acknowledge his honesty, okay, and him sharing. Okay, there's nothing to be shameful about that. I'm busting his chops a little bit. Now, again, there may be, look, guys, there's some sincere people that really struggle with some things that are dark. But if they don't act on them, then I understand, look, that's their life. You know what I mean? Everyone has different struggles, Obviously, if they act on them, I'm not for that. But this is why I tell you, if you struggle with those type of thoughts, you need to, don't isolate yourself, but I think you should stay single and mitigate your stress. Because if you know that you have violent tendencies, it doesn't mean you're evil, because everyone's human. We all have different tendencies. It just means that you have to make sure that you're very careful in the position you put yourself in, because you don't want your spark to get ignited and then you get caught in a bad situation. That's all that means. So, love to you. Good job, Infinity. I love you, man. Marcel, I believe. Well, believing is good. Doran, thank you again. Love to you. And I'm glad that you're moving forward. And I thank you for your gracious tip and gracious comments tonight. Nublia, thanks for the tip. Nublia, I love you, brother. You know that. Nublia, I can take jokes. Well, I appreciate that about you. That shows me that we're okay. And that's why I wanted to balance my statement. I am not too serious. That's what I like to hear. So, Nubly, I love you and I respect you. Good job. ESP's laughing. Yeah, ESP wants to teach you. There is someone for everyone. Oh, yeah, definitely. Guys, most people are violent. Guys, most people are miserable. So, guys, why do people still get with each other? Misery loves company. Guys, all the happy people are single. Don't tell anyone, guys, okay? So, yeah, I tell you, stay single. There's someone for everyone, but all the single people taken. Yeah, that's true. New lip. I kept reading. She goes, I'm sure there is a death court chick. Oh, yeah, she's out there. She got a restraining order on file, too. Out there who would swipe right for Nublia. Yeah, she would swipe right. But I'm not mad at her. You're right. ESP, you are right. I love you. Nublia. I am looking for a metal chick. There's some out there. Nublia, thanks, man. I love you. Infinity, all jokes, Nublia. Yeah, Nublia knows. Good job, Infinity. Nublia, it's fine, man. We love you, Nublia. Nublia's laughing good. Nublia, I'm not sensitive. Well, yeah, you're a killer. Man, killer's fucking serious. I know that. I love you, man. All right, guys and girls. What I want to tell you tonight is we did the best we could to get through the day doing something healthy. Okay? At 7, 8 o'clock at night, or in the UK, I know it's later. Wherever you're watching this, or if you're watching the replay. What we tried to do was focus our thoughts, share on a topic that everyone faces. And if we provided some information, some inspiration, and some entertainment, some laughs, then that's a level of happiness. Okay? At least for a moment, everything fades. But it also provides some guidance for the future. Okay? So I want to thank you. Adam, love to you, brother. It's good to see you laughing emoji. Good. ESP, thanks for being a good sport, Nubly. Amen. ESP, good night, Sam. Good night to you. Thank you for the comments, ESP. I appreciate that. Thank you to all my members. Thank you, Doran, again, for the love. And Tony, again, great to see you. Marcel, great to see you. Wandering off, great to see you. Adam, you know I love you, brother. Marcel, you keep being a trainer. Nublia, we love you. My man Infinity, you know it is. Fred, it was great to see you. ESP came in strong with that comment. And I'm grateful, okay? And keep pushing forward one day at a time as best you can. Kathy, I love you. I see you. Shout out to Chicago. Good night, Marcel. Love to you, Kathy. Thank you.